Hi, I'm Mike from 1A Auto. We've been selling auto parts for over 30 years.
Release the hood from the inside, and then we'll reach under here, push the lever up for the safety catch, and then lift the hood up. It has struts, there's no hood prop rod. The turn signal bulb can be replaced without removing the headlight or disassembling anything in the front of the truck. The headlight bulb, to change that, the headlight assembly will have to come out, but if you just need to change the turn signal bulb, you can reach in behind here, this gray connector here, turn it counterclockwise to unlock it, pull it out. You can pull this bulb straight out. It is a 4157 amber. You can reinstall the new bulb. Simply push down into place. Put it right back in the opening. Find it where it lines up, it slides in, and then turn it clockwise to lock it. To remove the grill, there are 4 10mm bolts along the top. They do have a Phillips head cutout in them, but I'm going to use a 10mm socket, extension, and ratchet to remove them. Once those are removed, there are 2 push clips on either side on the top. Use a small flat-bladed screwdriver to pry up that clip. And if these are loose enough, once they're popped up, they'll come right out. Do the same for both sides. To remove the grill, it actually sits over these white grommets, so it's not going to want to move this way, so you're going to have to pry it up, just like that. Then you pull it down away from the truck. So I'm going to reach in behind. There's a tab holding the lower part of the grill in, and you have to, it's kind of like a tab, and you can push on it, push down. And with it pushed down, it should pull out like that. You're basically just pushing it down to get it unlocked off this little ridge. And then at the same time, it's pulling out of this pin down here. So I'm gonna just kind of, I need to go do the other side. Do the same thing on the passenger side. It's pushed out. Pull it out of the lower pin. Lift the grill up and out. I'll put that aside. To remove this plastic bumper corner, there are 2 push clips. And on the inside of the fender liner, there are 2 10mm bolts. They do have Phillips head holes, but I'm going to use a 10mm socket and ratchet to remove them. Use a small flat-bladed screwdriver to pry out these push clips. This procedure will do the exact same thing for the opposite side. Those removed, the bumper will peel outwards. It is clipped along the fender edge here. We'll pop it out. It almost sounds like you're breaking it, but you're just popping it off. To remove the headlamp assembly, there are 2 10mm bolts on the top. Again, with the Phillips head cutouts. I'm going to use the 10mm socket, extension, and ratchet. And there is a single 10mm bolt on this side. It does not have the Phillips head screw part. Let's start with these 2. Remove this one. When does it want to come out? I'll just use a magnet. Get out of there. We're going to want to use a rag or an old t-shirt, and we're just going to put it over the metal part of the bumper, because when we move the headlight out to disconnect it, I can rest it on the bumper. I don't want to scratch the lens. I'll lift up on these to pull them off the little grommets. There is a little pushed in part here. I'm going to kind of lift that out at the same time and then slide the whole headlamp out and rest it right on the bumper. So we can pull the headlamp bulb out. Just pull straight off. And then you can pull the rubber grommet off of it. And to unlock it, you push down on the metal wire and slide it out, and this wire stop lifts up. And you should wear gloves when you're doing this so you don't touch the headlight bulb, because the oil on your skin will reduce the life of the headlight bulb if you accidentally touch it. This is a 9003 headlight bulb. We'll reinstall it. Line up these tabs. They are cut out in a specific way, so the two narrow ones will go on one side and then the wider one goes on the top side. If you try to install it the other way, it's not going to fit. Then you push the wire down and then hook it. That locks the headlight bulb in place. Of course, you want to reinstall the rubber grommet that seals out water. It just pushes down in place, and then you just push the connector right back over it. Side marker light, turn it counterclockwise to unlock it. It's a 194 peanut bulb. You can just pull it right out and then replace it the same way to change it. Goes right back in the housing, and clockwise to lock it. So the bottom of the headlight is going to clip into this metal tab here, into this opening down here. Let me get this lined up in place. Move the air guide, readjust here. Pushes up, goes down over the grommets. The bolt without the Phillips head screw part goes in down here, because that is a machine bolt, and the top ones are self-tapping bolts. These two bolts are self-tapping because they're going in the plastic grommets. I'll just snug it up. I want to strip out the plastic grommet. Reinstall this plastic bumper corner. So it does have a lip here, and I'm going to slide it behind the splash shield. And we'll push it up into the clips. With our push clips pulled out like that, we'll slide them into place. Push them in, they snap when they're locked. Reinstall the two self-tapping bolts here. Hold the fender liner up and then pinch against the bumper corner. Now reinstall the grill. There are 3 push clips in the bottom that will push into this metal bumper support. There's a lower locking tab. This one's really stiff. You can't get to it when you remove it. This is the upper one we push to release. So this will go into here. This will go into here. Same for both sides. I'm going to get the bottom one lined up first. And then line up the top. The same for this side. push them in at the bottom. Click into place. And push the top up over the white grommets. Put the push clips back in. Reinstall all the self-tapping bolts. We're just going into plastic grommets. You don't have to over tighten them. If you don't get tight, just stop. Do the same for all 4.
Thanks for watching. Visit us at oneauto.com for quality auto parts, fast and free shipping, and the best customer service in the industry.